Good afternoon, all of you. I hope you all are doing well. And today in this class, we're going to study the social, religious, and cultural reforms. This is the part 2 of the cells. Okay, part 1 we have already completed, and this is the part 2. Let's start the session. Today's our first question is: which of the following statements about the social reformer Raja Ram Mohan Roy is false? Read carefully. They're asking which statement is false regarding the Rajaram Mohan Roy. What is the answer? Okay, let's see the answer. Answer is option A. Okay. Ram Mohan Roy belonged to the gentry class whose power had been diminished because of the imposition of permanent settlement. This is false regarding the Rajaram Mohan Roy. So apart from that, he studied both Vedantic monism and Christian Unitarianism. Okay, so he studied that. This is true. Then he translated the Upanishad into the Bengali. Obviously true. Next, his first organization was the Atmiya Sabha. It was founded in the Calcutta in 1850. Okay, so these three statements are true regarding the social reformer Rajaram Mohan Roy, but the first statement is false. And you never forget, he also formed Atmiya Sabha. Another one is Brahmo Samaj. Okay, so these two are the organizations of the Rajaram Mohan Roy. Okay, I hope this is clear. Next, consider the following statements about the Syed Ahmad Khan, the founder of Muhammad Anglo Oriental College, Aligarh. So here you need to find out which statements are true regarding the Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. What is the answer? He is the founder of Muhammad Anglo Oriental College. Okay. Which statements are true regarding the Syed Ahmad Khan? Let's start. Let's see the answer. Answer is option D. Okay, both the statements are wrong regarding the Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. See, first statement, what it is telling, he was a staunch supporter of Indian National Congress. Okay, in fact, he was not the supporter of Indian National Congress. Okay, he was just one of those early pioneers who recognized the critical role of education for the empowerment of poor and backward Muslim community. So that's why statement one is wrong. Statement one is telling he was a staunch supporter of Indian National Congress, but he was one of the early pioneers who recognized the critical role of education for the empowerment of poor and backward community of the Muslim. Okay, so he is not the supporter of INC. Next, come to the second statement. It is telling Muhammad Anglo Oriental College was set up with the objective of promoting learning of Islamic education among the Muslims. Okay, so in fact, okay, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, he was one of the greatest social reformer and a great national builder of the modern India. So, with the aim of promoting the social and economic development of the Indian Muslim community, he started the Muslim Anglo Oriental College. Okay, what was the aim of the Anglo Oriental Muslim College? The aim is promotion of social and economic development of the Indian Muslim community. But aim is not to promote the Islamic education. Okay, it is to promote the social and economic development of the Muslim community, not the religious purpose. Okay, so that's why statement 2 is also wrong. So hence option D is correct. Neither one nor two. Both are wrong. Okay, next. Which of the following statements about caste movement in early 20th century Kerala is correct? Here statements are given and quotes are given. Which of the following statements about caste movements in early 20th century Kerala is correct? is false. Okay, read carefully, is false. What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Answer is option C. Okay, two only. C.V. Raman Pillai novel Martanda Varma was written against the exploitation of peasants by the Nayar landlords. Okay, this statement is false regarding the Kerala's caste movements, different caste movements in the early 20th century. See, apart from that, Kerala's first model novel, Induleka, it was attacked the social dominance of Namburi Brahmins in Kerala. That is true. So, second, look at the third statement. Sri Narayan Guru was one of the founders of the Sri Narayan Dhanna Paripalana Yoga that was engaged in the upliftment of the Ejwas in Kerala. Ejwas were the different caste, okay, different class in the Kerala. So that is true. Sri Narayana Guru, he was the founder of that Sri Narayana Dhanna Paripalana. Okay. Next, fourth statement, Dr. Palpu, the first Ejwa graduate who was one of the founders of Narayana Sharma Paripalan Yoga. So that was engaged in the upliftment of Ejwas in Kerala. Okay, so these all statements are true regarding the caste movements in the early 20th century in Kerala. But this C.V. Raman Pillai novel Martanda Varma, it was written against the exploitation of peasants by Nayar landlord. It is not true. In fact, this Martanda Varma is a romance novel, okay, romantic novel. It is not against the exploitation of peasants by the Nayar landlords. So that's why option number 2 is wrong. Apart from that, all are correct. Okay. Here in the question they're asking which one is false. So that's why we need to pick up the option 2. Okay. 2 only the correct answer. Next. Which of the following sites of newspaper reflected the concerns of educated Indian Muslims during the Khilafat movement? Which one of the following sets of newspaper reflected the concerns of educated Indian Muslims during the Khilafat movement? What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Answer is option D. Okay, Comrade, Hamdard, Jamindar, and Al Hila. Okay, so all these newspapers were reflected the concerns of educated Indian Muslims during the Khilafat movement. Okay, educated Muslims were the editors of the Comrade, Hamdard, Jamindar, and Al Hila. See, Maulana Muhammad Ali Juhar, he launched the Urdu weekly Hamdard. Okay, so Hamdard newspaper, it is there, no? It is written by Maulana Muhammad Ali Juhar. He launched that Urdu weekly magazine Hamdard. And in English, the Comrade. Okay, so Urdu, they have written Hamdard. That translation English is in the Comrade. The founding editor of this newspaper was Jafar Ali Khan. Okay, Jafar Ali Khan. He was a very big poet and intellectual writer, Muslim nationalist, and supporter of All India Muslim League's Pakistan movement. Next, the Al Hila was a weekly Urdu language newspaper established by Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. Okay, so that's why Comrade, Hamdard, Jamindar, and Al Hila. So all these newspapers reflected the concerns of the educated Indian Muslims during the Khilafat movement, and the editors of these different newspapers were the educated Muslims only, high level of intellectual, poets, writers, and so and so. Okay, so that's why option D is correct. Next, which of the following statements about the musical culture in 18th and 19th century North India is or not correct? Quotes are given. What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Answer is B. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. See, the period was marked by the growing eminence of Southern Niyamat Khan, who introduced the Khayal form. Okay, so that is true. A large number of musicians moved out of the regional centers to Delhi, where they hoped they would receive more employment and patronage. Okay, again the right. The period was marked by the formation of specific region-based gharanas. Okay, so here it is not, it is not correct, it is correct. Okay, all the statements are correct regarding the 18th and 19th century North India musical culture. Okay, so gharanas are, different form of Hindustani music. Okay, different region based gharanas are there. Okay, so that's why all the statements are correct. Next, servants of Indian society was founded by. It's very important question. Servants of Indian Society, it's a organization. It was founded by who? Any guesses? We have already studied in the class. Let's see the answer. Gopal Krishna Gokhale. He founded the Servants of Indian Society. Okay. Next. Which of the following statements about visual culture in 18th and early 19th century North India is or correct? Quotes are given again. Which of the following statements about visual culture in 18th and early 19th century North India is or are correct? Visual culture means paintings, okay, which we can see. Let's see the answer. Answer is option A, 1, 2, and 3 are correct. So look at the statement number 1. Painters from Patna, Murshidabad flocked to Calcutta and produced watercolors in the English mode. Okay, that is true. Next, second statement, landscape and portraiture become extremely important at this time. Again, true. Then the third statement, the artist Jayan Al-Din, okay, Jayan Al-Din and Bhavani Das, Ram Das were adopted by the English East India Company to produce albums of Indian birds and animals. Okay, they were the very big painters. That's why East India Company hired them. Okay, to make the albums of Indian birds and animals. So that is also true. So look at the fourth and artistic styles. European artists did not visit regional codes. That is not true. Okay, so that's why option 1, 2, 3 are correct. Okay, statement number 1, 2, 3 are correct. Option A is correct. Okay, you can eliminate fourth one, then you will end up with the correct answer. Next, which one among the following principles was not propagated by the Theosophical Society? Again, read carefully. They are asking which one is not propagated by the Theosophical Society. And another question, who is the founder of Theosophical Society? Let me know in the comment section. First, you answer this question and tell me who is the founder of Theosophical Society in India. What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Answer is option D. Belief in the education of untouchability. It was not propagated by the Theosophical Society. So apart from this untouchability, belief in karma and rebirth, it is there. They have propagated that. Then belief in universal brotherhood and humanity. That is Vasudhaiva Kutumbam. Okay, universal brotherhood and humanity. They have propagated that thing. Next, belief in Vedantic philosophy, obviously true. But belief in the eradication of untouchability. So belief in the abolition of untouchability, they did not propagated that. Okay, that's the option D is correct. And who is founder of Theosophical Society? What is the answer? Yes, Madam Blavatsky and Colonel Alcott and Annie Besant also. Okay. So the Theosophical Society was officially formed in the New York City, United States in November 1875 by Helena Petrovna Blavatsky. Next, Henry Steele, Olcott, William Quan Judge, and others. But in India, so this society propagation was done by Annie Besant. Okay, so that you need to know. Next. Who among the following had started Mitra Mela Association? It is one of the organization. Okay, that name is Mitra Mela. Again, it's very important question. Who started this Mitra Mela Association? I'll give you the hint. He is one of the revolutionists. By using this hint, you can answer this question. So let's see the answer. Answer is B. Vinayak Damodar Savarkar. Okay. So this Mitra Mela Association, it was started by Vinayak Damodar Savarkar. Next. Who was the founder of Servants of India Society? Again, important question. Who was the founder of the Servants of India Society? Already told you the answer, right? What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Gopalakrishna Gokhale. The same question we have discussed right recently. The Servants of India Society. It was founded by G.K. Gokhale. It was founded in 1915. Okay. Next. Arrange the following social reform organization chronologically on the basis of their foundation. Here, codes are given and different reforming organizations are given. You need to organize them chronological order. What is the answer? Think about it. What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Answer is B. Okay. CBAD is the correct sequence. Veda Samaja. Okay, so Veda Samaja started in 1864. It comes first. After that, Pratna Samaja. It was, started by Atmaram Panduranga. Then after this Samaja, Arya Samaja will get established. So that is by Swami Dayananda Saraswati. Okay. Next, last one is Sri Narayana Dharma Paripalana Yogam. So in short, it is called as SNDPY. Sri Narayana Dharma Paripalana Yogam. Okay, that's why CBAD is the correct sequence. Okay. Next. Who among the following women social reformers was called Pandit? You can easily say this. What is the answer? Who among the following women social reformers was called Pandit? It's very simple, right? Pandit is a title, okay, for scholars. Let's see the answer. Answer is B, Ramabai. Pandit Ramabai. Okay, so this woman social reformer was called as Pandit. Okay. Go back to the Vedas. Who gave this slogan? What is the answer? Go back to the Vedas. Who gave this slogan? Yeah, correct. Most of you are giving correct answer. Let's see the answer. Answer is Swami Dayanand Saraswati. Which organization he formed? Can anybody let me know in the comment section? Which Samaj or which social reform organization he formed? Swami Dayanand Saraswati. Arya Samaj. Okay, so remember that. Yeah, Arya Samaj. Okay, next. Consider the following pairs. You need to find out which of the above pairs are correctly matched using the codes given below. So here pairs are given and you need to find out which pair are correctly matched. What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Okay, they are asking which pairs are correctly matched, right? So 1 and 3 are correctly matched, 2 is not correctly matched. So look at the first. Okay, Radhakant Dev. Okay, Radhakant Dev, first president of the British Indian Association. That is true. Look at the third, Surendranath Banerjee, founder of the Indian Association. Okay, so this is also true. And you need to, remember there is two organizations. One is Indian Association, another one is East India Association. Okay, don't get confused with Indian Association and East Indian Association. Who is the founder of East Indian Association then? One we understood. Indian Association is founded by Surendranath Banerjee. And who is the founder of East India Association? We have already discussed it in the previous class. You let me know that in the comment section. Let's see the second statement. What it is telling? Gajlu Lakshmi Narasu Chetty, founder of Madras Mahajana Sabha. It is obviously wrong. Madras Mahajana Sabha was founded by G. Subramanya Iyer. Okay, Panapakkam Anandacharlu. Next, M. Veera Raghavachari Iyer. Okay, so these people founded the Madras Mahajana Sabha. So that's why 2 is not correctly matched. In the question, they are asking which one is correctly matched. 1 and 3 are correctly matched. That's why option B is correct. Okay, think about who is the founder of East India Association and let me know in the comment section. Okay. Next, Arya Samaj was established in which year Arya Samaj got established? Let's see the answer. Answer is D. Okay, in 1875, Arya Samaj was established. Who was elected the first president of All India Kisan Sabha at Lucknow in 1936? I repeat question. Who was elected the first president of All India Kisan Sabha at Lucknow in 1936? What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Answer is C. Swami Sahajanand Saraswati. Don't get confused with Swami Dayanand Saraswati. Okay, in the accent looks same. Swami Sahajanand Saraswati. Okay, he is the past president of All India Kisan Sabha at Lucknow in 1936. Next, the founder president of All India Kisan Sabha was. The founder president of All India Kisan Sabha was. Just now we discussed. What is the answer? Just now we discussed. No. Let's see the answer. Answer is B. Swami Sahajananda Saraswati. See, look at the statement. Question. What they are asking. Founder president. Founder president means the first president only and also the co-founder of All India Kisan Sabha. In the 18th question only we had discussed, right? First president of All India Kisan Sabha at Lucknow 1936 was Swami Sahajananda Saraswati. Similar question. Only some difference, changes are made. Okay. Swami Sahajananda Saraswati is the answer. All India Kisan Sabha was formed in the April 1936 at Lucknow with Swami Sahajananda Saraswati as president, and other members of the Sabha were N.G. Ranga, Jayaprakash Narayan, Acharya Narendra Dev, Bankim Mukherjee, and Ram Manohar Lohia. These people were also there. Okay. Akhila Bharatiya Kisan Congress was founded in which year? Akhila Bharatiya Kisan Congress was founded in which year? Let's see the answer. Answer is option A, 1936 AD. Okay. Next. Who among the following social reformers started a society for the encouragement of widow remarriage in 1866 in Maharashtra? Who among the following social reformers started a society for the encouragement of widow remarriage in 1866 in Maharashtra? Let's see the answer. Answer is option C, Vishnu Shastri Pandit. Okay, Vishnu Shastri Pandit was inspired by the Phule and thus founded an institution named Punarvivaha Tojak Mandal. Okay, Punarvivaha Tojak Mandal. It means remarriage association for the remarriage of widows in 1866 in Maharashtra. Okay, so this Vishnu Shastri Pandit was very much inspired by the Jyotiba Phule and Phule, couple. So that's why he started the Punarvivaha Tojak Mandal. Okay. Next. Which of the following college was the first to be established? Different colleges are given. You need to find out which among them was first to be established. What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Answer is option A, Hindu College, Calcutta. Hindu College Calcutta was established in the year of 1817. Imagine, okay, in the year of 1817 only it got established with the active efforts of Rajara Mohan Roy and his associates. Okay, so that's why this Hindu College of Calcutta is first to be established among the given colleges. Okay, next. Who was associated with the formation of Deccan Educational Society? Who was associated with the formation of Deccan Educational Society? Let's see the answer. Answer is option C, BG Tilka. Okay, so BG Tilka. Okay, he is associated with the formation of Deccan Educational Society. Not Dayanand Saraswati, not Pirosha Mehta, not Justice Ramdev. Okay, next. In which of the following years the Jatiya Sarkar was formed in the Midnapur district of Bengal? What is the answer? It is also called as Tamralipti Jatiya Sarkar, right? It got established in 1942. Okay, I told you the answer. Option B is correct. In 1942, the Jatiya Sarkara, that is also called as Tamralipti Jatiya Sarkara, it was formed in the Midnapur district of Bengal. Next, which of the following led to the introduction of English education in India? You need to find out the correct answer using the codes given below. I repeat the question once again. Which of the following led the introduction of English education in India? Let's see the answer. Answer is option B. Okay, all are correct. So Charter Act of 1813, it is true. General Committee of Public Instructions in 1823, it is true. Next, Orientalist and Anglicist controversy. This is also true. So these all, factors were led to the introduction of English education in India. Okay. Next. Which one of the following social reformers strongly opposed Jury Act of 1826? What is the answer? Who opposed the Jury Act of 1826? What is the answer? Rajaram Mohan Rai. Okay, so this option B is correct. Rajaram Mohan Roy. He opposed the Jury Act passed in 1826. In fact, he sent petitions against the Jury Act. Okay, so these petitions was signed by the Hindus and Muslims together. Okay, so Rajaram Mohan Rai, he opposed the Jury Act of 1826. Okay. In which year Gopal Krishna Gokhale founded Servants of Indian Society? In which year Gopal Krishna Gokhale founded the Servants of Indian Society? I give you the hint. It is in the year of partition of Bengal. What is the answer? Let me know in the comment section. Using that hint, you can easily guess, okay? Let's see the answer. Answer is option D, 1905. Partition of Bengal also happened in 1905, right? By the Lord Curzon. Okay, so in 1905, Servants of India Society was formed by Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Okay. Which of the following was or were founded by Rajaram Mohan Roy? Here codes are given. You need to find out the correct answer using the codes given below. Again, same question, simple. What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Answer is option C, 1 and 2 only. Because we already studied, Pratna Samaj was founded by Atmaram Pandurang, Arya Samaj founded by Swami Dayanand Saraswati. You can easily eliminate 3 and 4. You left with 1 and 2. Atmiya Sabha, in fact, it is the first organization which was founded by Rajaram Mohan Rai in 1850. Next, he also started the Brahmo Samaj. So that's why 1 and 2 are correct. Option C is correct. Okay. Next. Which one of the following statements about the All India Depressed Classes Association is not correct? Read carefully, they are asking which one is not correct according to the All India Depressed Class Association. What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Answer is option D. The All India Depressed Classes Association favored the Ambedkar demand for separate electorate for the depressed classes. They did not favor Ambedkar demand for the separate electorate for the depressed classes. Okay, that's why option D is correct. In the question, they are asking which one is not correct now. So that's why D is not correct. See, apart from that, option A, B, C. Look at this. You will get to know the detail about what is this All India Depressed Class Association is all about. The first statement, the All India Depressed Class Association, it was formed in Nagpur with the MC Raja as its first elected president. This is true. Okay, so MC Raja was the first elected president of All India Depressed Class Association, and it was formed in the Nagpur. It is true. Look at the B. The All India Depressed Class Association was not attended by the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in 1926. Okay, so this is also true. In 1926, a meeting will happen. So in that All India Depressed Class Association meeting, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was not attended. He was not present in that. But later in 1930, he will become the president. That is another case. But in 1926, he did not attend the Depressed Class Association meeting. That is true. Next, look at the C. Ambedkar resigned from the All India Depressed Class Association and formed his own All India Depressed Class Congress in 1930. So this is also true. See, option A, B, C all are true. Option D is not true regarding the All India Depressed Class Association. Okay. Next. With reference to the educational institutes during the colonial rule India, consider the following pairs. And you need to find out which of the given above pairs are correct using the codes given below. Institutions and founder names are given. You need to find out which institutions and founders are correctly matched using the codes given below. What is the answer? Answer is option B. Okay, two only. The Calcutta, first is Sanskrit College at Benares, William Jonas. It is not correctly matched. Calcutta College, Madras, Warren Hastings. It is true. Okay. This institution was founded by Warren Hastings. Next, Fort William College by Arthur Wellesley. It is also wrong. Okay. So that's why only two is correct. Calcutta, Madras, Warren Hastings. Okay. So that is true. That's why B is correct. The Asiatic Society of Bengal was founded by the Asiatic Society of Bengal was founded by whom? What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Answer is B, Sir William Jonas. Okay, the Asiatic Society of Bengal was founded by Sir William Jonas in 1784. In 1832, the name was changed to the Asiatic Society of Bengal. Okay. First, it was just the Asiatic Society. Okay. After that, it got changed as the Asiatic Society of Bengal in 1832. Okay. Next. Which one of the following statements about the Justice Party is not correct? Which one among the following statements about the Justice Party is not correct? What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Answer is D. It supported the call given by the Congress to boycott elections in 1920. Okay, so this is not correct about the Justice Party. So look at the option A. It clamored for the same kind of separate communal representation for the non-Brahmins as had been granted to the Muslims by the Morley-Minto reforms. They are talking about the communal electorate given in the Morley-Minto reforms. That is true. Next, it was patronized mainly by the richer land owning and urban middle class non-Brahmins. It is true. Next, it succeeded in getting the provision for 28 reserved seat for the non-Brahmins in the Montego-Chelmsford reforms of 1919. Okay, so this is also true. So look at the option D. It supported the call given by the Congress to boycott elections in 1920. In fact, it did not support the call given by the Congress to boycott elections in 1920. In fact, it participated in the elections and it has won some seats in the elections also. Okay, so that's why D is not correct. Since the question is asking which one is not correct, option D is correct. Okay. Akhila Bharatiya Kisan Congress was founded in which year Akhila Bharat Kisan Congress was founded? What is the answer? Let's see the answer. Answer is option A, 1936 AD. Okay, the All India Kisan Sabha, it was founded in 1936 AD at the Lucknow session of Indian National Congress. Okay, this was an important peasant movement formed by the Swami Sahajanand Saraswati. Okay, next. Who among the following organized the All India Scheduled Caste Federation? It's a very important one. Who among the following organized the All India Scheduled Caste Federation? Option C is correct. Okay, so B.R. Ambedkar. Scheduled Caste Federation, it is in short called it as SCF. It was a political party in India. SCF was founded by the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in 1942 to fight for the rights of the Dalit community. Okay, so you need to remember in which year it got formed. It got formed on 1942. And SCF was the successor organization of the Independent Labour Party, which was led by the Ambedkar. The SCP later evolved into the Republican Party of India, that is RPI. Okay, so first it was SCF, Scheduled Caste Federation. It was founded by B.R. Ambedkar. Next, which among the following events happened earliest? Which among the following event happened earliest? These are the four events, okay, in the modern history. Which event happened earliest? Let's see the answer. Answer is B. Dinabandhu Mitra wrote the Neela Darpan. Okay, so that event happened the earliest. See, Neela Darpan was written by the Dinabandhu Mitra. It is in 1859. In 1863, Satyendra Nath cleared the CSE, that is Civil Service Examination. Next, in 1875, Arya Samaja was founded. Next, in 1882, Anand Math was written. Okay, so that's why option B is correct. Dinabandhu Mitra wrote the Neela Darpan in 1859. It is the earliest event happened. Next, which organization was started at the Haridwar Kumbh Mela in 1950? What is the answer? Which organization was started at the Haridwar Kumbh Mela in 1950? Let's see the answer. Hindu Mahasabha. Okay, Hindu Mahasabha, it was founded the All India Hindu Sabha, which was responsible for starting the Kumbh Mela 1950. Okay, so Hindu Mahasabha is the correct answer. Next, the elected president of All India Kisan Sabha, which met in Vijayawada 1944 was. What is the answer? They are not asking about the first president of All India Kisan Sabha. They are asking the president of Kisan Sabha in Vijayawada. It's organized in 1944. Let's see the answer. Answer is option A, Sahajananda Saraswati again. Swami Sahajanand Saraswati was the elected president of All India Kisan Sabha at the Vijayawada. Vijayawada, it is in Andhra Pradesh. So this presidential election and this meeting happened in 1944. In fact, it was the 8th conference of All India Kisan Sabha, which was formed in 1936. We already studied. Okay, Swami Sahajanand was the first president of the All India Kisan Sabha, and he was the president of 8th conference of All India Kisan Sabha also. Okay, which was held in 1944 in Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh. Okay. Regarding the Woods dispatch, which of the following statements are true? Quotes are given. You need to find out using the quotes given below. Correct answer using the quotes given below. Let's see the answer. Okay. Answer is option A, 1 and 2 only. Okay. So first statement, it grants in aid system was introduced. Okay, grants in aid system was introduced. And next, look at the 3. English as the medium of instruction at all levels of education was recommended. Okay, in fact, it is not correct. This Woods dispatch recommended that primary and secondary education should be done in the vernacular language in the different state and different provinces. So that's why option number 3 is wrong. Okay, first is wrong. Option number 3 is wrong. If you know these two statements correctly, then you can easily eliminate other things. Okay, if third one is wrong, B, C, and D options are gone. You left with only option number A, 1 and 2. Okay, so anyhow, look at the statement number 2 also. Establishment of universities was recommended through the Woods dispatch. So that is also true. Okay, so that's why 1 and 2 are correct. Third one is wrong. They did not say that English as the medium of instruction at all levels of education, but they told that primary and secondary education should be done in the vernacular languages of India. Okay, next. Henry T. Holbrook was a professor of Sanskrit in which one of the following institutions? He is very famous scholar, okay, Sanskrit scholar, Henry T. Holbrook. He was professor of Sanskrit in which of the following institutions? Let's see the answer. Answer is option D, Asiatic Society. Okay. The Henry T. Holbrook was described as the first great Sanskrit scholar in Europe. Okay. So he was one of the founders of Royal Asiatic Society in Bengal, and he was the professor of Sanskrit in the Asiatic Society. Okay, so that you need to remember. Henry T. Holbrook, you need to remember that name. Okay. So in this topic, we learned the social, religious, and cultural reforms, part 2. If you have any doubts regarding these questions, let me know in the comment section. And I also asked you the question, who is the founder of East India Association? What is the answer? Nobody given me answer. Can you tell me now? What is the answer? And if you have any doubts, let me know in the comment section, okay? I will tell you the answer, okay? Founder of East India Association was Dadabhai Naoroji. Okay, remember that. That's very important. Dadabhai Naoroji. Okay, guys, I hope no doubts. I assume there are no doubts. Thank you so much and see you in the next class.